Hey everybody, welcome to your virtual studio. Today we're going to move through a Pilates workout, full body. So we want to use a ball and a resistance band. No biggie if you don't have a ball, if you don't have a resistance band, some hand weights will work really well. So let's begin. We are going to start on our back with this ball in between our inner thighs. So have a lay down. Place the ball in between your inner thighs and then get your feet grounded. Your knees will face the sky, your hands will melt just down beside your hips. Start to feel some length into the back of the neck, and let's prepare with some hip rolls. So as you press your feet into the floor, start to lift your tailbone and start rolling up and along your spine until you feel your high bridge at the top, keeping the glutes engaged, open through the front of your hips, and try and find some length over the top of your thighs. Squeeze a little bit into this ball so that we can bring energy into our inner thighs. Let's roll down when you're ready from the upper spine, through the middle spine, through to the lower spine. If you don't have a ball, just walk your feet in together and zip your inner thighs like a mermaid's tail. So let's just continue with our hip rolls, bringing attention towards the inside chain of our legs, whether the legs are together or whether we have that ball there for some feedback. So let's increase our tempo. When you're ready, let's roll it up, squeeze the ball at the top, and then roll it back down. Roll it on up and squeeze the ball at the top and roll back down. So let's continue for 8 more reps. So roll it on up, squeeze the ball, roll it back down. For 7, roll it on up, squeeze the ball, and roll back down. 6 more. Let's roll it on up, squeeze the ball, and exhale to roll down. 5 more. Keep that neck nice and long, and squeeze that ball, roll back down. 3 more. Roll it on up, and squeeze into the ball, roll it down. Final 2. Roll piece by piece, squeeze the ball, and roll back down. 1 more, we're gonna hold there at the top. And then we're gonna squeeze that ball, squeeze 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the hips all the way to the floor, keeping the ball there, picking up your toes and joining them together here in tabletop. Your hands are going to come behind your head, your elbows sit nice and wide, and your head is relaxed in those hands. Let's start with an abdominal prep. Scoop the shoulders up, look into the belly button, and then lowering back down. See if you can keep your knees over the top of your hips, and start to scoop the front of the belly, the front of the body as you curl up. Now, if the legs in tabletop is a little bit too strong, it's a little bit too advanced, just drop your feet on the floor and continue with us with these abdominal curls. Exhale and inhale. Scooping the shoulders up, exhale. Inhale, shoulders down. Let's say for another 8. Exhale up and inhale down. 7 more. Exhale up, inhale down. Last 6 and down. Last 5 and down. 4 more. Inhale back. Exhale 3 and lift for 2. Hold the next one up and scoop the shoulders up a little higher. Tap your toes, lift your knees. Tap your toes, lift your knees. See if you can keep the angle of the knees the same. So as you lower, we're not trying to collapse the heels to the bum, but we do want to keep that 90-degree bend and then tap the toes, lift the knees. Stay for 8. Squeeze that ball. 7, if you don't have the ball, squeeze the inner thighs to each other. 6 more, flatten and scoop your abdominals. And 5, keep your head nice and relaxed. We're nearly there. 4 more. And 3, scoop them up. And 2. And 1 more, let's add on here. Scoop all the way into those thighs, tap your toes, lower the shoulders. Lift up, find those thighs, and lower. Final 8, lift. And lower, work the entire belly. 7 and down. 6 more. Scoop it up and lower. Last 5 and down. 4 more, and down. Stay with me for 3. Tap those toes, and 2, and down. 1 more, lifting up, and toes down. Arms to a T. Give your knees a bit of a sway here from side to side. And if you have a ball, we're just going to pop it to the side for now. So place it over here. Now what we're going to do is take our legs towards the sky. I'm just going to swing around so that you can see the lifting of the legs. So take your legs towards the ceiling. Your arms are in a T and your palms are flat, helping to keep you really supported. We're going to wind the legs out to find our Pilates first, or our V shape. We want to open the thighs to our splits, and at the top we're going to add a little cross. So we have one leg over the other. Then we open to our splits, and then we cross the other way, right over left. And then we open, and then we cross left over right, or whatever your vice versa is. We open and we cross. We open and we cross. Out and cross. Good. 4 and cross. 5 and cross. 6 and cross. 7 and cross. 8 and cross. 9 and cross. Halfway there. Let's do another 10. 9 and cross. 8. Use those inner thighs. 7. 6. 5. 4 more. And 3. Cross. 2 and cross. And 1. We're going to hold it out in our little splits. And we pulse 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bring those knees into your chest. Swing yourself up. Roll it down onto your left-hand side. The left elbow is slightly underneath the shoulder. We're scooped up through our left armpit, and we take our left leg nice and long. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Ground your right heel down. We're going to take a lift of this left leg. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to meet the hand towards the leg. Inhale, exhale. Keep the inner thigh facing the sky. Keep your left armpit lifted. Make sure that you're not collapsing into the floor. Press your right heel down as hard as you can so that you're nice and balanced. Starting to engage your abdominals and obliques, as well as working energy through the entire line of this inner thigh. 10 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1. Halfway pulses. Stretch the arm, lift, lift, lift. For 10, lift 9, lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Lower that left thigh, and then roll on over to 4-point kneeling. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders. Take a little cat and cow just to reset. Find your center. Now start to kick your left leg behind you. Lift it up towards your hip height. Then as you cross the back of your right knee, I want you to squeeze the knees into each other, and then kick your left leg long so it's in line with your hip and in line with your shoulder on the left side. Cross the knees, stretch the leg, cross, stretch, cross, stretch, cross, and stretch. Inhale and exhale. As you're here, push your hands down into the floor. Lift your chest, no collapsing into the floor. 10 to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more. Cross it in. Keep your toes nice and tight toward your butt, and lift to the sky. Cross, lift, cross, lift, cross, lift. For 10, for 9, and 8, and 7, 6 more, and 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1 more, and bring that left knee in. Take a little wriggle here. Now we're going to wind ourselves open. The left hand stays underneath your left shoulder or a little bit further away. Take your right arm towards the sky, and then lift your right leg up and tap the floor. Lift and tap. Now, just like your side plank work, We want to be lifted and scooped through that left-hand side of our body and armpits. So keep strong through your center. Work your obliques. The right leg only has to come as high as you feel comfortable. Lift and lower. 10 more. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, and 3, and 2. Little pulses on 1. Lift it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And take a little stretch. Moving through child's pose, take an inhale. On your exhale, we make our way onto our back. So come on down, bringing both legs to the sky once again. So your head is heavy, your shoulders are heavy, and our arms are in our T with our palms nice and flat. Stretch those legs up, working to your straight line. Start to open through a V shape. As we open, we find our splits at the top, 4 crisscrosses. 4, 3, 2, and 1, open. 4, 3, 2, 1, open. 4, 3, 2, and 1, open. Good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1, and open here. 5, good. And open. 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, open. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, open. 8, 2, 3, 4, open. 9, 2, 3, 4, open. 10, 2, 3, 4, and split. 10 more. 10, 2, 3, 4, open. 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 to go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and final 2. Cross, 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 and 1 more here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and splits and pulse it up, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and draw those knees in. Take a breath here. Roll yourself up. Let's prepare to set up the right hand side. So the right side goes down, elbow sacks roughly underneath your shoulder. We want the armpit to be lifted, the right leg to go long towards the corner, and the left foot to be grounded. Raise your left arm to the sky. Find your balance here. When you're ready, lift and lower. And try and reach for your ankle or your shin. Your right armpit is scooped. We're working along the inner thigh of the right leg. So not just at the knee, not just at the ankle. We want to bring it all the way up. Exhale, inhale. Stay strong through the waist. Working into your obliques. Press your left foot into the floor so you're nice and steady, nice and balanced. Up and down, up and down. 10 to go. 9 and 8, 7, 6 more, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We find a halfway and a pulse. We lift, lift, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Press yourself right into your 4-point kneeling. Hands on your shoulders. Take a moment, cat and cow, reset. Find yourself in neutral. Take your right leg behind you. Lift it up to the line of your spine. Cross your right knee to the back of the left knee. And then stretch it back out so it's in line with the body on the right hand side. Cross the knees. Stretch the leg. Cross, stretch. Cross, stretch, squeeze, reach. Now press the hands into the floor. Spread your finger pads. Lift your chest. Work through the upper back as well. Inhale, cross, stretch, cross, stretch. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1. Squeeze those knees and kick the toes to the sky. Lift, cross, lift, cross, lift, and cross. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Squeeze it in. And let's set up. Right hand stays around the shoulder line. Now we're spiral open. We lift the left arm to the sky. We find our balance. We lift the left leg up and down, up and down. Stretch from the thigh. Reach across the knee. Reach out of your toes. Stay strong and balanced. Exhale. Now it's not about the height of the left leg. Listen to your body. Squeeze your butt and work that outer thigh. Lift and lift and lift. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, and 4. Last 3 and 2. We have some pulses on 1. Lift it up. Lift, lift. More. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 and 2 and 1, and bring it in. Now find your way through to knees, high knees. Grab your resistance band, and then we're going to kneel on the band. So keep it quite flat. Knees are on top, so the band is anchored. Legs are about hip width apart. Make sure that the band is even on both sides, so you have the even amount of tension. And then wrap your hands so that you feel nice and secure. We're going to lower the hips to a low kneeling shape as the hands come in. Exhale, high knees, arms up to shoulder height. Inhale, exhale. At the top, think about squeezing your butt, gripping the thighs, pulling the rib cage into our hips. Inhale, exhale, down. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, and 5, 4, and 3, up, 2, and hold the next one, high knees. Arms come down, exhale, up, and down, up, for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6 more, and 5, in 4, we have some little pulses, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, let's hold it up, pulse to the sky for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower. Now take a seat onto your butts. The legs are going to be long in front of you. Place the band over the top of the balls of your feet. Cross them over so your feet are completely squeezed in there. And then raise your hands up to about shoulder height. We're going to start with a right side twist. So we want to work just this right side for now. Now the sit bones are anchored. The crown of the head is facing the sky. And our legs are long. Find some twist. Keep the elbow lifted. We have 10, 9, 8. Look past that elbow. 7, and 6. 5 more. 4, 3, and 2, and 1 more. Let's take it to the left. Elbow comes up nice and high. Let's anchor our sit bones back into the mat. Let's lift the crown of the head. Let's keep open across the chest and collarbones. Press your legs down. Exhale. Good. Here we go for 10, Twist for 9. Exhale, 8, 7, 6 more. Look past that elbow for 5, 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Find your center. Elbows go high, and your thumbs come towards the inside of your armpits. Your elbows expand. You start to squeeze energy between the shoulder blades and think about puffing the chest up. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, and 5, last 4, exhale, 3, and 2, and 1 more. Now start to rotate your palms towards the sky. Pull the elbows in, nice and close, nice and tight. Lift up through the chest. Inhale, exhale. Make this one a little bit tighter, so create more tension. It's a little bit easier now that the elbows are wrapped in. Lift the chest. Lift the chest. Here for 10, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Last 4, and 3. Last 2, and 1 more. And release forward. Take a forward fold. Untie your hands. Release the band. Roll it up and grab your ball here for our final set of abdominals. We want it to go between our shoulder blades. So as you lay back over the ball, you should be slightly lifted here. Your hands support your head. Your legs are anchoring you down. On your inhale, we drape over the ball to extend. And let's lift up. Inhale, we drape over the ball, extend. Exhale, lift up. Think about the rib cage driving to the hip bones. The legs keeping us anchored and centered. So the legs never become floppy. We want to keep them energized and working the whole time. Let's go for 10. Exhale. And 9. And 8. 7. And 6. Breathing out on the way up. And 5. Lift for 4. And up. And 3. Up. And 2. Up. And 1. Hold it up. Bend your right knee. This is your level 1. We inhale over the ball. We exhale left elbow towards the right knee. Now, if you're ready for a level 2, instead of having your foot resting on the floor, I want you to pick up your right knee. Start to twist towards the knee. Use deeper, stronger abdominals. Let's go for 10, 9, still breathing out on the way up, 8, 7, 6, and 5, nearly there, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the right, bend your left knee. Inhale, lower over the ball, right elbow to the left knee. Twist up and across. Inhale down, exhale up and across. Now this is your level 1. Level 2, if you're ready for it, lift your leg through tabletop. Start to reach your elbow further towards the knee now. Lift for 10. Lifting, 9. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 7. 6 more. 5. 4. 3. 2, last one. Exhale up and lower the legs, stretch over the ball, give your belly a quick breathe out. Take your hands long overhead. Start to lift yourself up, rolling to your sit bones. Grab your ball, make your way down onto your back, and place your ball underneath your tailbone. Now the ball should make you feel really natural in your spine, so really neutral. So make sure it's not tipping you or tucking you in either extreme. Let's drop the arms down beside us. Lift your legs into tabletop. Just make sure that you feel balanced to start. 90 degrees with those legs. Start to take single leg extensions, alternating your legs. So stretch the right, stretch your left. Don't rush these. I want you to feel the extension over the knee, the gripping of the thigh, and those deeper abdominals and those lower abdominals working really hard here. Stretch and bend. 10 and in. 9 and back. 8 and back. 7 and in. 6 and 5. Last 4 and 3. 2, and picking up your tempo and flow the legs. Change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Draw the knees into your chest. Take a little breath here and lower your feet gently to the floor. Just take the ball out, place it to the side, stretch the arms out to your T once again, and lift your legs to 90. Lower your knees to the right, take a little look over your left shoulder, feel your belly stretching, and also feel that beautiful twist in the spine. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, exhale, lift your knees, and slowly drop them to the left, and take your gaze towards your right shoulder. Breathe into your belly, breathe it out. When you're ready now, slowly return the knees to the center. Grab your thighs, swing yourself up to a seat. Last twist here, left leg nice and long. Right foot outside the left knee, turning to look around your right shoulder. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, look past the shoulder, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your center and change. Left leg comes outside of right knee, we turn towards the left. We place our hand at our tailbone, lift the chest up. Start to look over the shoulder again, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your center. And finally, we make our way to child's pose. Let's take the knees nice and wide, walk the arms forward, and melt your forehead down to your mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out.